What's up, everybody? It's John with John Sports Arts and Collectibles coming at you with a brand new video. How's everyone doing out there today in the YouTube universe? It's an opinion piece video, folks. If you don't like these kind of videos, please move on to the next one. Won't be ranting in this one, really. I'm just going to talk about give you my thoughts on this Cards HQ. Now, I have not been there, so this is just my opinion, and I have not voiced my opinion about this at all, really, and we're just going to look at one video. There are multiple videos that have been posted on YouTube showing the inside of this card shop. And, if you don't know about Cards HQ, it's the, the creation of or by Jeff Wilson, who I don't know him at all, and, I'm not going to give you my opinion about him. But, there are a lot of question marks around this guy based on, what people brought up over the last few years. And he likes to go in big with these kind of ideas. And, I guess I need to applaud him for that, being that I'm a, small business owner myself and have had multiple businesses in my lifetime. And I'm working on something right now, actually. But, he's really pushing hard for this Cards HQ, which is located down in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm sure, unless you're, not paying attention or sleeping on a rock or something like that, you should know about this if you're part of this community. So I don't know if what was in this location before. I think that I've heard that maybe it was a Best Buy. I'm not sure. It's got that look in the front, but that isn't really how it looks there. But he's got 14,000 square feet, which is a substantially sized store. And, he claims to offer some unique things that other card shops don't. But in watching some of this, I don't really see anything special. And if what they're hyping up as special is it, then, this just looks to me like a large, an oversized card shop that could have been done in a much more cost-effective, scaled-down situation. So we'll look at that video too. There's a person there's been some multiple videos. We won't run the sound, but I'll show you. You can see what it looks like inside. And it just, to me, it screams like it just seems a lot kind of chaotic. But okay, so here's this, and we're not going to go into any more of this stuff here about this. I don't have any numbers. I don't know what he's paying for this on his lease. I don't know what his overhead is. All I know is that this is probably an exorbitant investment, and whoever gave him the money for this, God bless them for trying to make it back. But they are not the largest one, and they don't claim to be, but there are other shops around the country, and this one in particular, Dave and Adams, which I've never been to either. It's up in Buffalo, New York area, which actually isn't too far from Pittsburgh. They are almost triple in size, close to triple in size. They're 35,000 square feet. They're a big behemoth as far as the store goes, not in a negative way. I'm not trying to use that word in a negative connotation here, but just they're a large store, and a big presence on the retail side of things in the hobby here. So let's take a look at this video by this Michael Ham Fishing and Sports Cards. There are other videos on here. There's that Justin Gamble guy, who recently had his repack issues. He has a video here, and I thought he was exiting this whole thing, but I guess not. And I'm not a fan of those kind of people in this kind of hobby, just because they don't seem really that sincere about what they're doing. I mean, I'm very open and honest with what I'm doing here. I like to showcase stuff. And I have a small business with this too, and I resell things that I open up or things that are out of my collection, and keep some things as well too. And I'm very open about that. But I think a lot of these guys like that, they're in it for the wrong reasons. So let's just play this video and make sure the sound's on it is, because there's a lot of music blasting here. As you can see the storefront right there, and he does this walk around. And I watched this once, so I'm just basically getting a look at this for a second time. And, so here it is. They did a trade night, and you can see there's the front, I'm assuming, cash register area. They have these showcase rows here, which to me, I've seen them before. They're nothing that new. in my opinion. And there's, I guess, the kind of bleacher type style thing that they talked about, and there's like I guess that's the breaker section, as far as, you know, if they were going to broadcast and people can watch stadium style on those uncomfortable looking, I guess that's wood bench type things there. So let's see how far he gets in here. Again, the lighting, I don't know, you know, I don't know. Everything to me screams headache. In my opinion, I'm old school. I like, if I go to an LCS, I like to be able to browse. I don't want to have blaring music. I want to have unique items around me. And I want to be able to take my time and not feel like I'm being overwhelmed, or, you know, have this fluorescent lighting blasting on me. Neon, well, it's not even neon, fluorescent. Basically, the McDonald's lighting is, like I like to call it, to basically get you to leave. Get in and get out kind of deal. Let's see, these people, I guess, are getting ready for this trade night. And this isn't that long of a video. And there's more, it looks like showcases, but let's fast forward this a little bit and see. Here we go. Okay, so here are the showcases, the stand-up showcases with the product as far as graded cards go. And again, this to me is nothing that new. Now this is kind of new, where they're going to have this cart here that has a camera on it and what looks like a computer, and you can purchase items 24 hours and they'll wheel that down the aisle and, you know, look at that. But honestly, you know, I don't know. I mean, maybe that'll work. And then this is like their broadcast area. So, I mean, that is a little bit unique. I don't know how many card shops in the country have something like that. Well, you can see a sports card investor back there. So he's setting up shop for basically himself, instead of wherever he was shooting his show before. And I mean, that makes sense to a point. These are these breaker booths, these live breaker broadcast booths, I believe. I don't know how that's working. I don't know. I think in this video, or maybe it was another video, that maybe you could have them open your product for you. I don't know if they lease that space out to people. I don't know how that works. I mean, an interesting concept, but again, nothing that's new, in my opinion. I mean, they have these kind of things at the National set up already. And this, it screams like the chaos of the National, this store, to me. I've only been to one National, and I'll probably go again when it goes to Cleveland. But I went there, and it was like just over the top. I don't know if they have I wanted to show the video with all the people and all the chaos that was in there. So I'll probably pause this and we'll come right back to that video, and you can see how crazy it is. There's people eating wings there. I will pause this and we'll come right back. I'll get the right video on so I can show you what it looks like when there's a lot of people. Okay, this is the video I should have been showing, but it's by the same YouTuber. So, okay, now there's people here at the Cards HQ. And this is the entryway, and then you have your backdrops there. You can take photos and do your poses and all that stuff. So they're doing this trade night. I guess this was an invite only. Okay, my thoughts on this. This is just a trade night, but this store is going to have major security problems if they haven't addressed that. I can just see it right now. The staff looks really young. I don't know if there's people walking around for this particular event, you know, but I would imagine that they are going to have some sort of security issues. Not with, I mean, possibly. Depends on how things are. If these are all locked up, you know, hopefully they're smart enough not to have any loose product laying around on the floor. And I would have everything locked up. That's my opinion. about this kind of thing. And let's see if I can fast forward through this a little bit more. Where do we need to get here? So he's just showing these showcases with the product in there, which you've already seen. And there's more of that. Let's see what this is here. And I don't think I was very impressed by the product. I saw all modern stuff, but like stuff that you can, aside from the hobby product you can buy at an LCS anywhere. And the rest of it, retail-wise, you can pick up. There's some Gretzky's there. Fast forwarding right to here. Some Gretzky rookies. They're, the price tags on those. Now, I have watched other videos, and they said the pricing seems kind of close to what the comps are supposed to be. Some of this lingo just kills me. But you can see, there's a sports card dad right there. Dustin gets in the video. I don't know who that, I think that's that guy Flippin' Steve, his buddy. And you can see the cast characters around. Lots of backpacks, folks. Lots of backpacks. The backpack crew are out for this kind of event. And they've got this area over here for they can do the trade nights, like a lounge, TVs. Again, this I've seen this stuff before. This isn't anything new to me. It's just on a larger scale. So will this work? I'm not sure. I think in the beginning there'll be a boom for this store. But I think over time, they better have a different business model in place, because I think that this is going to end up being, you're going to have days it's like a ghost town in here, and that's a large space. And so there's, I think that's our favorite person right there in the hobby right there. Let's see if there's anything else I can show you here. There's a kids area too, which, that's nice, and for the kiddies. It's a big space. It's interesting. We'll see. I think that they're going to have to move a ton of product, monthly, in order to sustain whatever their overhead is. This is going to be a pretty big endeavor as far as I would think, just on a break-even level. I don't know how much money is in the hobby anymore, to be honest with you guys. I mean, you guys are out there, you see how things are going for people, and I honestly don't know if this is this lucrative of a business endeavor to have gotten into. But again, this is my opinion. The Death Star is fully operational. I love this. This is my opinion about this. I'm not, really blown away by this per se. There's your backpacks there. Again, I've seen this before. Me personally, I would not partake in the store because it just seems like chaos to me. There's a lot of music blasting. I mean, again, I'm an older collector here, but I don't need flashiness. I don't need breaker stations. I don't need a broadcast area. I just want to go into an LCS and look at product, look for cards that I'm, looking to pick up, maybe add to a set, whatnot. And for me personally, this kind of thing is not appealing to me. Oh, here's the newer product. You can see if they show it. Again, nothing to me that's special. I mean, there's a lot of it there, but again, there's blaster boxes. Those are all hobby, I believe. More hobby. I mean, again, these are things that you can get on Topps' website. These are things that you can get at your local LCS. Unless he's going to compete and have cheaper prices, I don't know. Unless you're just there locally, I don't know why you would buy this directly from them if you're not, in the Atlanta area. Because you can really get that stuff anywhere. And I don't think that I saw any, watching this for the second time now, I don't think there was any really older vintage stuff. Unless he hasn't gotten it in yet. But there you go, guys. That's Cards HQ. You can let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments section. again, I don't know. It's just to me, this isn't for me. I mean, I can see a younger demographic being really into this. Are there enough of that demographic to support something like this? I'm not sure. I can't see like the old school collectors being into this. But again, this is just my opinion. And personally, I wouldn't frequent the store. I probably would never even go to the store because I think I'd be getting a massive headache after about 10 minutes and want to leave. Just the lighting alone, but just all the chaos. If you heard this video, you can go watch it. I'm sure you can hear how loud and obnoxious things are in this place. And this again, this is a trade night. I don't know what it's gonna be like during the day, during the evening, when this place is open. But it just I don't know. We'll see what happens. You know, good luck to them, and I mean that not in a negative way, in a true sense, because it is a business. You don't want to see anybody fail, and that's not why I made this video. I just want to kind of show people things, give you my opinion about how I feel about this kind of thing, and you know, and good luck to them. Hopefully it works. You know, we'll find out. You know, we'll see, you know, how long this lasts for. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe there's a tie-in somehow with the Atlanta Braves. Maybe there's going to be some promotional tie-in somehow with them. And there's all these things that, you know, hopefully they have a good marketing director. And it's not just Jeff. Hopefully they hired a good marketing director to really market this place in the proper way. Because you can't just do it on YouTube and Instagram. You got to get out there locally and make people aware of this, and you know, I'm sure they're thinking about that, and if they haven't, they probably should look into how they're going to be marketing this whole environment. But that's all I got for you guys. Thanks again for stopping by. I will have some content coming up soon. I'm still kind of taking a break from all this insanity of the trading card world, and I'll have some content videos coming up in a couple weeks, so look out for that. I just kind of wanted to make this opinion piece and share this with you and share my thoughts, and feel free to comment down below. And that is all I've got for you guys today. Thanks again for stopping by. This is John Sports Odds and Collectibles signing off, and hey, I'll see y'all soon.